Hi, I'm Jack Fenton. I'm the head of esports at the University of Warwick. I'm otherwise known as Coach, since my background's in professional esports coaching, content creation and management. So hopefully I'm well set up to facilitate this program. Esports is the competitive pursuit of video games. And the difference between just playing games and taking part in esports is that esports is the versions of games that have winners and losers and rules, and you're in the game for 15 minutes and then when you're out there's a winner and you play a best of 5 or whatever. And those naturally find their way into a tournament format, which naturally brings across teams, which naturally brings all of the career aspirations that come with that. So the same way that you can become a professional footballer and earn millions, you can become a professional esports player and earn millions in the same way. We're here at the Esports Centre at the University of Warwick, which is where our CRF and Year 8 programme is going to happen. The Esports Centre here at the University of Warwick prides itself on its ability to be inclusive and to be accessible to everyone. So we have the Microsoft accessible kind of controller, which kind of looks like an Xbox controller that's been ran over. It's a big flat piece of kit, and you can actually customize that. And one of the things that you can plug into that is the Logitech accessibility controls, which are like on clips. So if you, for example, struggle to use a controller or a keyboard, these are quite large buttons that you could press with your hands, or even if you have less access to your arms or other accessibility issues, you can clip them onto your collar and you can control that with your neck. We're working with Warwickshire County Council to deliver the Esports Futures programme, which is part of a wider range of activity that's happening in Warwickshire called Warwickshire Brighter Futures, which is funded by the UK Government's Community Renewal Fund, which is part of the Levelling Up scheme. So while we're doing that, what we'll be doing right here in the Esports Centre is we'll be using gaming and esports to teach digital skills in 2-day activities, where we'll have young people from 16 to 24 through our doors for a whole day of experience, where in day 1 they'll organise a tournament, they'll take part in that tournament, they'll do a number of different recording activities to make sure they gather all the gameplay from that day 1 and learn all the skills of how to record that, how to play the game, how to learn, plan the event. And then in day 2, they'll make use of that recording by working with a talented local digital skills group to turn that recording into an expression of what they did on day 1. They'll be able to be really proud of themselves. If they were really proud of the team that they played in, they might want to make a logo or even a jersey or a poster, or they might want to make a montage and actually experience video editing and work with software that's actually free to use but will run on our computers really, really well, and they'll be guided by professionals to learn the basics of this software that they can then take home and continue to develop as a genuine skill and career opportunity for them in the future. And hopefully, once we've had 200 young people through our doors and we've run this programme, we'll be bringing them all back into one space for a showcase where we'll celebrate everything that's happened, whether that's amazing goals scored on Rocket League in day 1 of the activity, or whether it's a beautiful poster or logo that was made during day 2. On every single day of our activity, we'll have industry mentors coming in. So there'll be a number of different people, whether they're esports professionals, whether they're experts in game development, or whether they're people who work within the university and expertise in finance or hospitality. We'll be bringing in these individuals with, some decades of experience in what they do to share insight into their jobs and how esports relate to that. The Esports Futures programme is designed for young people who are looking to get into the world of work, whether they're unemployed, currently a student, or just haven't had the opportunity yet. The Esports Futures programme is here to bring in new skills, bring in a new perspective, see the jobs that are out on the market, and also those jobs that are literally popping up right now. We'll be levelling up the community starting from the 8th of March. So from that point onwards, it'll be running for 5 weeks, which is 10 different 2-day activities. So if you're a 16 to 24-year-old, or you work with 16 to 24-year-olds, part of a youth group, and you work with these currently unemployed young people, whether they're students, whether they're looking for that next step, reach out to us on our website at warwick.ac.uk/esports. You'll find our Esports Futures information on there. You'll be able to read more about the course. You can reach out to us, to me, for questions about that, or we've got a nice and easy application form for you to get involved, put yourself forward, be part of this programme and learn those digital skills that we need for these exciting jobs moving forward.